painful. We decide I'm better alone. I don't want friends. If I don't let you in, you can't hurt me. We create this kind of armor of, okay, I'm alone. I don't like alone, but I recognize alone. You see, our human mind is fascinating because we are wired to recreate what we've always known, to go back to what we know while avoiding what we don't know. I worked with somebody once who said, you know, I have no relationship, no girlfriend, no friends, nothing. And when he was born, his mother loved him so much. She kept him at home. She homeschooled him. He was at everything. And she didn't realize that actually children often go to school to be social, to make friends. This kid had no friends, just his mum. And when she died, he was even more alone. So if we have been alone for too long, we'll tend to create what we know. If we feel inadequate, even in a relationship, we can feel alone. We can often say, you know, I'm with someone, but I feel so lonely. We don't talk anymore. How many songs do you know that say that? We don't talk anymore. We no longer connect. You're not the same person. To this day, there are religious groups like the Amish, Quakers, extreme Mormons, who will cast you out if you don't conform. We used to banish people. We used to maroon difficult sailors, isolate difficult people, because our fear of loneliness is primitive. You know, years ago, safety was a numbers game. If you ever watched Game of Thrones, you understood the truth. Surviving back then was down to numbers. The bigger the group you belonged to, the safer you were. That's why they'd have wagon trains going across America, and the more wagons there were, the safer you would go across on your own, and that was scary. So being lonely makes us feel vulnerable. It also makes us feel deep shame. What's wrong with me? I don't have friends. You know, when you move a child midterm and they go to school and they have no friends, they feel like a loner, they feel like a loser, and sometimes that is so painful, they just keep it going. So if you're alone, alone by yourself, alone in a relationship, you have a job where there's lots of people, but you are alone, I want you to have a look at what alone means. It actually means all one. The best you can ever be is alone in a relationship, alone with people. You have to understand that you are you have good qualities, and you can let people in. And some people say, you know, I had a relationship, he left, she left, it was terrible. I'd rather be on my own for the rest of my life than go through that pain again. It's like that song by Carly Simon, I haven't got time for the pain. Or that other song, if you leave me now, you'll take the very heart of me. Or Nilsson, I can't live if living is without you. And we sing these crazy songs in our head. You're the only girl in the world for me. There'll never be another you, none of which is true. But you see how we're brainwashed to believe, oh, I found someone, they left, it killed me, it destroyed me. I could never go through that pain again. I couldn't do it. I'd rather be alone. You know what happens? Your mind listens because your subconscious mind is always switched on. It is always on record. When you say, it would kill me to be dumped like that again, I would die if I got rejected. If another person came along and cheated on me, duped me, left me like that, I couldn't live through it. Now your mind is very clear. You don't want another relationship. No, 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 no. That nearly killed you. It nearly made you go insane. You nearly lost your mind. So don't ever have another relationship. Be alone because you're safe. And sometimes we will become hermits for that reason, because they can't cope with rejection. But the truth is, Nobody ripped out your heart and jumped all over it. Nobody killed you or nearly made you lose your mind. You may have met someone who betrayed you, hurt you, and lied to you, but they did you a favor. You don't want to spend your life with someone like that, but that was a starter relationship. Just like you have a starter home, then you upgrade, you up-level. So go back and remind yourself, what did you say when your best friend at school dumped you, when your best friend was one of the mean girls and they ostracized you, when the love of your life dumped you? What did you say when you were bullied at school, at work? When someone you thought was your friend betrayed you, what did you say? I bet you said, I could never go through it again. I'd rather be on my own than do that. I prefer being with me. I can't be hurt. I prefer cats, dogs. They never lie to you. They never hurt you. But you see, that isn't true. My daughter, who's a great artist, just did a t-shirt that said, masturbation never breaks your heart. And I thought that was actually quite funny. What did you say to yourself? Now you can change it. When I was 17, the love of my life broke my heart. And when I met him 10 years later, I remember thinking, oh my God, I'm so glad you broke my heart, because he wasn't for me. And now I'm with a wonderful husband. I'm so glad that my first boyfriend, the second one I called the love of my life, I'm so glad they broke my heart. Someone came along and fixed it. And you know what else? A bodybuilder will break a muscle, break it down, and it grows back bigger than ever. A broken heart comes back bigger than ever. You may have heard of this thing in Japan where they have a broken vase and they put this gold liquid in it to mend it, and it looks more beautiful. It has a name which escapes me, it'll come back to me. It's more beautiful. So a broken heart is the biggest, best heart. Your scars have shown that you are resilient. What did you think and say and believe when you were hurt that caused you to live your life alone? To go, well, I like my own company. I prefer being by myself. I don't want to have to look after someone else. None of this is true. I'm scared to let love in case it hurts. Love hurts. Love wounds. There's a song. And it's not true. Love is a wonderful thing. Love makes the world go round. So stop singing those songs. I can't live without you. Unbreak my heart. I can't breathe. And sing a better song. I'm a survivor. I'm going to make it. I'm going to learn to love again. Because you can. And your first relationship that didn't work taught you a lot. And by the way, everything in you that first person loved when they left, they didn't pack it in a bag and take it with them. It's still in you. You had to start a relationship, have a better one. It's fine to want to be alone, but do remember all cultures practice being alone as a punishment. When in the prison system, the percentage of prisoners who are put in isolation have more damaged mental health than the whole of the prison population put together. Don't isolate yourself. Don't put yourself in solitary. Don't remove yourself from love. Love is all around you. You don't have to be alone. You can share your life. And there's that great song by Whitney Houston, Share My Life. It's a beautiful song. But she too didn't feel worthy of love. We are all worthy of love. The universe that created you will support you 1,000,000% in finding love when you know you are lovable. If you want to attract a great relationship, and not just with a romantic person, if you want to have good friends, amazing friends, friends at work, friends that complete you, if you want to have love and people in your life, then please click the link in the bio and take my Love Ability audio. It will change everything. You will attract love, and love will attract you. As you move to love, it will move towards you, because what you want wants you. Want love, find love, let love find you, because it really does complete you. It's the icing on the cake. It makes everything better. My gran used to say life without love is like food without salt. She was not educated.